Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be doing something different and fun for my YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because I'm going to be having more of videos like this because I'm going to be announcing on YouTube right now that my husband and I are currently 10 weeks pregnant. And we have our little baby in my tummy. My husband calls it a tummy bear. So there's the hand. It's all backwards. There's the hands and the little feet. So yes, that's our little baby. Our baby's 10 weeks old. And I have the baby's heart rate the day we went to the doctor, my weight. So now you know my weight. And the baby's heartbeat, which will come in handy later because today I found a list of 32 old wives' tales. So we're going to put some of these to the test and see if any of them are going to be right. Obviously, I don't know yet what we are having because I'm only 10 weeks. I found out at week 4, which is pretty uncommon to find out at week 4 apparently. And I'm currently 10 weeks. Every Wednesday is a new week. So today is the 22nd of July. So I found out on the 21st of July that I was 10 weeks. And we are due February 16th. So we are going to begin. I'm currently making a chart, boy, girl. So we're going to see which one gets some more tallies. Okay, so the first one is the Chinese gender prediction chart. And this one, it's supposed to be the month of conception with the mother's age at the time of conception. So we conceived in May, and I was 26, so that means girl. So we will give the girl 1 point. And we begin. The Ramsay method. This method is said to be 95% accurate. If you have an early ultrasound, you can see what side of the uterus the baby has attached to. This is where the placenta is forming and a transvaginal ultrasound results. If your baby is on the left side, it means a girl. If the baby's on the right side, it means a boy. However, if the ultrasound is done abdominally, the results are flipped. Left is boy and right is girl. So obviously the camera is flipped for you guys, but this is my left side and this is my right side. So I did have a transvaginal ultrasound. It's very uncomfortable. So for you guys it's the right, but for me it's the left. So that is another point for a girl, right? Yes, I had to make sure. I apologize. So that is 2 points for a girl. Feel of your skin. Carrying a boy is said to give you drier skin, and the little girl brings out all the oil. So my skin has been, during summertime, it's a lot, my hands feel a lot smoother and softer, but they've just been so dry, and it's been driving me up a wall. So we're going to say that is because of boy. Sorry. So 1 point for the boy. The glow. Everyone complimenting you on your gorgeous pregnancy glow. Boy, no comment. So I'm only 10 weeks. So obviously it's still too early to tell that the gender of our baby. But people know, but nobody has said anything about my glow. So we'll give that to the girl. Acne. A girl is said to steal your beauty, and the extra oil that may give you a glow could also cause breakouts. So I asked my husband last night if he feels that since we found out I was pregnant that my skin has been more oily, like more acne prone. He says he hasn't really noticed any change. If anything, there's some days where my acne's terrible and then other days where he's like, your skin looks flawless. So we're going to give that point to the boy. Ta-da! The linea, I don't know how to pronounce this one. It's some moms develop a dark line down the center of their belly. If the line continues above your belly button, you're having a boy. If it finishes below your belly button, you are having a girl. So, I don't have that big of a tummy yet. So, let's see. See, as you can tell, I really don't have that much of a tummy just yet. But also, I haven't really noticed anything. I mean, maybe a little darkening below. So we'll say that one goes to a girl. Because I noticed maybe a little something, but not really. But so we'll give that one to the girl. Hair. If your hair becomes thick and glossy, it's a boy. If your hair is so dull and limp that it looks like you've been without running water for quite some time, it's a girl. I feel for me, my hair's been very extra oily lately. So this would explain it if I'm having a girl. So we're going to give that point to the girl. And the girl is very much ahead of the boy so far. So let's see. Baking soda test. This test is said to be about 80% accurate. Take 2 teaspoons of baking soda and mix it with your urine. If the solution fizzes, you are having a boy. If it remains flat, you are carrying a girl. So I did this test earlier, and I'll insert it here.
Okay, so this one's, I guess, a little bit more gross, which it is. This is a urine-related one. I guess you take your urine and baking soda. So if you don't want to see this, turn this off. But if it bubbles, it's a boy. And if it just lays flat, it's a girl. So let's figure this out. Okay, so I see a little bit of bubbles, but the ones I've seen online are like extremely bubbly. I'm gonna say girl, which I've been thinking it's a girl. So I'm gonna consider this a girl because it's very little bubbles, but we shall see. Like I said, I'm only 10 weeks, so we still got a little bit to go.
To me, the test looks like I'm carrying a girl. It bubbled a little bit, but all the other tests that I've seen, if it like really bubbled, they were having a boy. If it didn't really bubble, they were having a girl. So I'm going to say mine was pretty flat. So I'm going to give that point to the girl. Body hair. If your body hair is growing thick and fast, you're said to be having a boy. If your hair growth has remained normal, there must be a girl nestled in your womb. My hair has been growing nonstop, I feel like. Granted, I am Italian. I'm 50% Italian, but I feel like it's more than usual. So I'm going to give... Okay, so boy is thick and fast. So I'm going to give that to the boy. And I've always had to deal with hair my entire life, but I just feel like it's been more and constant and like I can never finish shaving. Weight gain placement. Carrying all your extra weight up front, it's a boy. If the pregnancy pounds are piling on all over, you might be experiencing a daughter. I've had a little bit of weight gain, I feel like. I definitely have a small baby bump, as you saw earlier. Obviously, you really didn't know what my stomach looked like before this video, but now you do. I'm going to say I'm carrying so far all the way out front. Like I said, it's still a little too early to tell, but it's just for fun, right? We're going to give that point to the boy. Baby's heart rate. Girls are known to have faster heartbeats than boys, above 140 BPM, which means you're having a girl, and lower 140 BPM means it's a boy. So, as I said earlier, I have the baby's heartbeat, which is 179. Now, the smaller the baby is in the uterus, I guess their heartbeat beats faster when they're smaller. So, this was 8 weeks when that was done, and I'm 10 now, so I have no idea what the heartbeat is currently. But if we're going along with that, we'll say that it's a girl. Feet. If you are suffering from a bad case of cold feet, you may be expecting a boy. If your feet are as warm as ever, you might be carrying a girl. My feet have been freezing. I'm constantly needing to wear socks, and sometimes that isn't even enough. So we're going to give that to the boy. Foot growth. You are not crazy if you feel as though your feet are growing. A baby boy is said to add half a size, and a girl keeps your feet in your current shoes. I haven't noticed my feet growing at all. So, and they haven't disappeared yet because I'm still very tiny. Okay, girl keeps you in your current shoes. So we're going to give that point to the girl. I lost my whiteboard and my chalkboard, so we are going old school. That is why I have a notebook and a pen. Cravings. Salty versus sweet. Salty food cravings are linked to boys, and sweet means girls. I usually love candy, so like sugary candy and like sour. So, I mean, I really haven't had any cravings. I call them Rachel cravings because I craved different stuff before I was pregnant, and I have not had like a weird craving. I'm hoping that changes because I want to be like, oh, I craved pickles and ketchup. That would be disgusting. So I hope I don't crave that. I'm just giving that as an example. But if I would say I had to be craving something that I really wasn't craving before, would be grapefruit. We even went to the store to look for more grapefruit yesterday because we ran out, and I've been dying for some. And all their grapefruit looked terrible. So we're going to say grapefruit, it's obviously sweet, so we're going to give that point to the girl. Wedding ring test. So get your wedding ring and attach it to a piece of string or hair. Lie down and have someone dangle the ring over your belly. If it starts moving in circles, you are having a boy. If it starts moving side to side, then you are having a girl. So currently, the only people home right now is my dog and I. And obviously my dog cannot do that, so I currently have to wait for this till my husband gets home or something. So carrying high versus low. Boy baby bellies are said to be low, while girls are up higher. This one cannot be done until further along, as your uterus sits lower throughout the first 4 months of pregnancy. So we can't judge this one just yet. So we're going to leave that one alone. Sickness. This one can be read in different ways. Some say that any nausea at all means girl, and others say the actual vomiting means girl, while only nausea means boy. So, from what I've heard my mom saying, she thinks I'm having a boy because I haven't had any vomiting. I've just been very, very nauseous. And there was one day I almost got really sick, and I had my husband pull over on the side of the road because I was this close. But luckily I didn't. So we're going to give that point to the boy just because I haven't vomited. But I also know other women who were pregnant with girls who weren't even nauseous or vomiting. So daddy's weight gain. If daddy is gaining weight, you are having a girl. If he remains the same, it's a boy. This one, I can't, my husband, he goes to the gym and he has like a more like intense job of lifting. So I really can't tell a difference. So we're going to just leave that one alone. We're going to say that I don't even know if we can say that he remains the same. I'm going to say that he remains the same. He looks the same. It's a boy. So we'll give that one to the boy. Headaches. Extreme headaches while pregnant are said to mean you are carrying a baby boy. No real headaches, girl. I am prone to headaches originally before getting pregnant, and I just feel like they stopped for a short time, and I feel like I'm constantly getting headaches again. So, and some days they're just so bad. And I'm used to taking Excedrin, and I can't take Excedrin. So, I'm going to give that one to the boy. Sleeping. Naturally falling asleep on the left side means you are carrying a boy. The right side is a girl. I love sleeping on my back, and when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to sleep on your back. As I read in my apps, you're supposed to preferably sleep on the left side because it helps the blood flow. I've been hating sleeping on my left side, and I prefer my right, but every time I'm about to fall asleep on my right side, I'm like, oh, I gotta go over to my left side, and I'll be moving, and my husband's like, where are you going? And I'm like, I have to sleep on my left side for blood flow. So I would say that I would naturally fall asleep on my right over my left. I hate sleeping on my left currently. So we're going to give that one to girl. Dark nipples, which we are not going to do or talk about. Breast size, we're also not going to talk about. Clumsy versus graceful. If you are clumsier than usual, you may be carrying a boy. No real change. Hello, girl. I feel like, if anything, I've actually become more graceful sometimes, except when my dog walks in front of me or between my legs because he thinks he's a cat. And he's a puppy Rottweiler, so he's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and he's already gotten huge. But we're just going to say there's been no real change just because I'm not clumsier than usual. So we're going to give that one to girl. Your last child's hair. This is our first baby, so we are going to say, we're going to skip that one. Urine color. If your urine is a brighter yellow than normal, it's a boy. Remember, your prenatal vitamin is probably causing this. So I usually take my prenatal at night just because of nausea. It makes me a little bit more nauseous. So I've been taking it right before I go to sleep. And I feel like my urine color's been a darker yellow. I'm also terrible at drinking water, so that doesn't help either. But if your urine is a brighter yellow than normal, it's a boy. We're going to say it's darker. So we're going to give that one to the girl. Nail growth. Are your nails growing faster, thicker, and stronger? You may be carrying a boy. If they are breaking easier than normal, then think pink. So my nails, I usually bite them. And I usually keep fake nails on to help me stop biting my nails. But when you're pregnant, I guess you're not supposed to get your nails, fake ones, put on. So, and I feel like they have been thicker and stronger, and they've just been growing a lot faster. So I'm going to give that one to the boy. But also when you're pregnant, I hear that your hair and nails, they just automatically grow. So it's kind of hard to do some of these, but obviously they're old wives' tales. So we're just having fun here. There's an absurd pillow direction. It's literally called absurd pillow direction. A north-facing pillow is a boy, while a south-facing pillow is a girl. I really can't tell you what that means. So we're going to skip over that one. Heartburn. Typically you hear that heartburn means a head full of hair, but some also say that it means a girl. So I'm hoping towards the end, this may sound kind of bad, but I'm hoping towards the end of my pregnancy I get some heartburn, because usually it does mean hair. And I want my baby to have like cute little fuzz of hair. I had heartburn once, and it was very like minuscule. I had some pizza, and apparently pizza can like make heartburn, cause heartburn. So we're going to give that one to the boy. The garlic test, put this one to the test at your own and your partner's risk. If you are able to eat a lot of garlic but not smell like it, apparently that means you're carrying a girl. I'm Italian, so we like garlic anyways, but maybe I'll try this one later with my husband and give you an update. I don't know. We're going to skip that one. Moody versus mellow. If you're feeling more moody than mellow, you might be having a girl. If you're more chilled out, you should get ready for a boy. I can cry at the drop of a hat since I've been pregnant. So we're going to give that one to the girl for being more moody. The eye test. Look in the mirror for about a minute. If your pupils are dilating, it means you're having a boy. So I did this one, and I did not notice a difference. So, yeah, there was no change. So I'm going to give that one to the girl. Red cabbage test. Chop a head of red cabbage into a bowl and pour boiling water over it. Let it sit for 10 minutes and strain the cabbage out. Keeping the water in a clear bowl or glass, it will appear bluish. Set this aside, urinate into a separate cup, then combine equal parts of cabbage water and urine. If it turns red or pink, it means boy. If it becomes a violet shade, it's a girl. I don't have any red cabbage, so we're going to skip this one. The Mayan system. Legend says the Mayans determines a baby's sex by looking at the mother's age at conception in the year of conception. If both are even or both are odd, it's a girl. If one is even and the other is odd, it's a boy. So we got pregnant in 2021, and I was 26 at the time, which I still am. So one's even and one's odd. We'll give that one to the boy. So we have 11 for boy and 14 for girl. So, and I have a feeling, so when we first found out I was pregnant, I had a feeling I was having a girl. And my husband and I, we both wanted boys first, just so that they can, like, be like the boy, like, protective of his little sisters and, like, be really cute about it. But then, when we found out I was pregnant, I felt girl. My husband's deaf, he'll be happy either way, but he wants a boy still. And so he's, like, trying to wish it into existence, he says. And he's claiming that we're having a boy. And then yesterday I started thinking more, and I'm feeling girl. And then, after I did the urine test, which has been pretty accurate, I started feeling girl more. So we shall see. Like I said, I'm 10 weeks, so we got some time. So yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe and follow me for more content. Follow me along our pregnancy journey. And yeah, well, I'll see you guys later. And then maybe as I get bigger, I can do some more old wives' tales, and then, yeah, once we find out the gender, we could let you know, and maybe I'll do another video to be like, oh, here's where they're wrong, or here's where they're right. So yeah, have a great day.